Deb here, and I've been feeling nostalgic, thinking back to my childhood, and the last show was about Twinkie, the doll I played with probably the most in my childhood. So this show I'm going to talk about probably the doll that I last played with in play, and that's Maddie Mod. Before I go on, my shirt says "Never grow up," and I got that from, she used to be Mommy's world, now she's my world, so that's how I'm feeling. So here we go. Maddie Mod. I don't like the phrase Barbie clone or knockoff or whatever, but technically that's what she is. I don't remember one other girl in my neighborhood. I don't know any that had a Barbie. We had the knockoffs, the clones, and my favorite is Maddie Mod. She was made in 1968. Look at those rooted lashes, and she has a dimple. And Maddie Mod had the most mod clothes of any dolls. There's her, she just has the 5 points of articulation, plus she did have a swivel hip or waist. Maddie Mod had the best clothes. I personally think they were way groovier than Barbie's clothes. Sorry, but look at that. Is there a more groovy outfit you've ever seen? No. Unfortunately, they were not the quality that Mattel was able to make, but they didn't charge as much for it. I think I got a Maddie Mod outfit probably with my allowance every week. Went to Kresge's and I'd pick an outfit. So this is one of my favorite outfits. Maddie had long hair, and to me, I used to play that she was Marlo Thomas because that girl had really groovy clothes too, only that girl's clothes were Chanel. And here's another. The Maddies I'm showing you right now are from 1968, and they're marked Princess Grace dolls on the back, even though they're Mego dolls. And they say that she's named Maddie because David Abrams, the founder of Mego, his wife was named Madeline, so Maddie Mod was a tribute to her. And there she is with her cool, she had, every outfit had accessories, shoes, which I don't know where my shoes, I know I still have them, I wouldn't have lost them. But, and all her outfits had names too, but I simply don't remember the name of those two. This was, let's see, Goldilocks. That's the name of this outfit. It's one of my favorites. There's some really cool boots. She's my only blonde Maddie. I was thinking there was a redhead with really orangey red hair, but I haven't seen her on the internet anywhere, and I don't have one. Which I probably would have because of my mom being a redhead. But yeah, the chain came loose, and all Maddie's clothes snap. There's no Velcro in 1968 as far as I know. So these three dolls are from 68. Now I must have bought this girl later because by 1970 I really wasn't playing with dolls anymore. I discovered David Cassidy and my focus changed. So, but I still love my dolls and I wasn't about to get rid of them. But so that's where I phased, just to say phase, I phased from playing with dolls to collecting dolls. But this doll is marked the Mego Corporation, and she's from 1970, so I must have bought her at a yard sale or something later. And this is one of her groovy outfits. I'm going to show you the outfits I have. when Jay in the UK, J Dolls UK does it, it's so interesting. So I'm not sure I can make it interesting, but I'm going to try. And this is one of the coolest, the grooviest of the outfits, because it comes with like a school length skirt and then a mini skirt, and then she had a jacket to go over that, and then really groovy bell bottoms to go with that, so she could switch from school to party to play. And she even had a matching headscarf, which was still a big deal in 1968. So that's a really groovy grouping. Here's a really cute shirt with a tie. And this outfit, I remember the name. It's called Lots of Lavender. Bell bottoms and a vest. Oh, I used to love vests. I wish they would kind of, I don't guess they're in style anymore. Not that I know a lot about style. And then all the Maddie Mods came in these pink swimsuits, which I can't seem to find. But these are the little cover-ups. And I have a cherry frappe dress. It was a mini dress it was white with little red flowers on it. I think one of my Barbies is wearing that. Oh, this is one of the coolest. Wait, this one has a tag. None of them have had a tag before. PGD Hong Kong. I guess it's Maddie. Groovy green pants. Now, if you know some of these clothes and they're not Maddie Mod, now some of them I remember, but feel free to tell me. Really groovy checkered pants. I didn't have any checkered bell bottoms, but I did have striped ones, and they were groovy. Oh, this is one of my favorites too. She had Lucille Ball on the Lucy show. She had an episode where she met Dean Martin, and he gave her a real pretty jacket. It was multicolored, but every time I see this, I think of that show. Sparkly. Hopefully you're finding this interesting, because I'm loving this trip back in memory lane. Okay, this is marked Hong Kong also, but it doesn't say anything about Maddie. The girl liked her bling, didn't she? Really groovy little dress, like for church. I need to soak that and get it whiter. I already tried once, but okay, she has coats galore. I'm sure they're faux fur. Oh, and this coat, oh, where is it? Has a matching hat. Whoops, it's also got my hair on it. Matching hat. Maddie Mod. I have no idea how many outfits, but I mean, I went out and I think every week went to Kresge's and used my allowance to buy. Of course, my parents gave me stuff too, and Santa Claus sometimes. Oh, now younger folks aren't going to know how truly cool this is, which is ironic to call a coat cool, but it's got some dust on it. That's a maxi coat. You are really styling if you had a maxi coat. You wore it with boots. That showed you had class. And this outfit I thought was called Chocolate Chip, but then I looked on, I think, on the internet, and that's not what this one was called, but it's one of my favorites. A trench coat for when it's not quite as cold. It's really groovy. This kind of outfit you wore with boots that came up to the top, and then some tights or a little. And now This next dress I did not realize was Maddie Mod, but it's a wedding dress and it looks pretty rough, so, but I'm just showing you for reference purposes. I'm going to try to clean it. And these next two outfits I'm not sure are Maddie Mod, but I always put them on her. And then one final real pretty gown. But you know, the clothes didn't hold up like Barbie's clothes did, and so they're kind of torn, but they were played with a lot. It's funny we called it playing Barbies even though there wasn't a Barbie in sight. But Maddie Mod, she was just my imagination. I just played with her so much and had so much fun. Some of the dolls have longer rooted lashes than others. She has pretty long rooted lashes. I don't know if they disintegrated, or like the one from 70 doesn't have as long. But then 70 was like the year of the Partridge Family and Susan Day, and Peggy Lipton was big, and was the natural look started coming into play. So maybe they purposely made them shorter. I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed learning about Maddie Mod, and I'd be curious to know if any of you had them. I asked that, but I'm aware that I'm the older of the YouTubers, so you probably didn't play with Maddie Mod, and not many of them probably survived, because she isn't, you know, she doesn't, oh, I guess her knees do bend, but they're more wired, so I don't bend them much. So I hope you enjoyed the Maddie Mod adventure, and I've ordered some more groovy clothes. I got a little carried away, but I saw an outfit that I wanted when I was a kid, so I had to get it. So maybe I'll do a part 2 and show you the new outfits. So I hope you enjoyed this. I do hope you would subscribe. It's always encouraging when people subscribe, but those of you who already have, I really appreciate you, and I pray for you. And follow me over on Instagram if you would like. So I hope you stay safe, and I hope you're kind to each other. We need kindness. And maybe get out some dolls and play a little bit, because it sure is a stress reliever. Okay? I appreciate your time, and you take care. Toodles.